far across this fine country of ours to be here with you tonight. I'm a fine Southern gentleman, and in the South, there is a coveted tradition of country music. Now, as Sarah had mentioned, I'm a motivational speaker, a local financier, money criminal, and also I'm a global entrepreneur. But I would not be where I am today if it were not for God's grace of country music. And there is only one idol in the South that is worth mentioning. And that is Mr. Wynn. Mr. Wynn crossed boundaries of genre and race in order to bring the fine Southern people the music that they deserved. So, I'm a little nervous tonight speaking to all of you and many people who are out here tonight, so I try to remember what Mr. Wynn told me at that final performance of his. And I try to remember and I try to put myself in Mr. Wynn's shoes, just as he did when he came out on that stage and he said, "Thank you. I'm honored to be here. I love country music and I love writing music. But I am a simple man. I have a job at a restaurant and I like it. One day I hope to be an amazing chef. I don't want to be famous. And that is why I am here tonight to sing that song for the first and last time." So if anyone is familiar with the fine Southern sensation that is Mr. Wynn, please join me in this rousing rendition of Simple Things. Well, you could offer me a diamond made of pearls. You could offer me all the money in the world. You could try to tempt me with the palace of the gods. But I'll give it back to you and leave me with the simple things. Because those simple things, yes, those simple things, yes, those simple things, like the summer rain, like the simple things, like the simple things, like the simple things, like the simple things. Thank you, Mr. Wynn. As I mentioned, I'm a global entrepreneur, motivational speaker, money, finance, criminal, and all that stuff. I wouldn't have been able to make it where I was if it weren't for the most American pastime there is. That's right, I'm talking about watching TV. And TV brought me to where I am today, so I'm here to talk to you about some of the things I watch. Now let's talk a little bit about Hey Arnold. Let's talk about the very formative show from my youth. Can we quickly talk about what the fuck is going on with their heads? Because no one tonight has mentioned the fact that there's clearly something wrong with the water. And that is an issue for everyone involved. That should be, we are out here trying to say, oh yes, it was a very important show in my life. Well, none of you put a foot down and start talking about some of these birth defects that clearly everyone has. And let me ask you one more thing. Why is it that only Arnold got made fun of? You ever see Gerald's head? You ever see Harold's head? Harold's head is mostly the cranium is the mouth. He's got two eyes and a hat. And everyone wears fucking hats in this show. Why is it that only Arnold gets known for wearing a fucking hat? It doesn't make any sense. But I'll tell you why Arnold's the only one who gets made fun of. It's Helga. Now, I know that we just went on, we had a very emotional story right now about Helga. But let's be honest about what's going on with Helga, is everyone knows she's a fucking sociopath. Because nobody takes that much pride in the suffering of others unless they're a fucking sociopath. Nobody would have those illusions of grandeur unless there was clearly something emotionally and mentally wrong with them. Believe me, I should know. Speaking of which, there are a lot of fucking sociopaths on this show, and none of you fucking notice. So let me ask you a quick question. Where's your radar at? Fucking, what's that, Monkey Man? Going around? Does anyone remember the episode when Helga got into a fight? No one remembers. What was the other girl's name? She looked like Helga, but was bigger.
Big Patty.
Big Patty, you do remember. Alright, so Big Patty and Helga were gonna have a fight, right? Obviously, I don't condone violence. I don't think that should happen. They should talk it out. And they do, but not publicly. What they do is they set a trap to manipulate the audience. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to all y'all looking at me. Excuse me, table in the back. I know you guys just came in, put your phone away and look at me because I'm trying to tell everybody how I'm doing a good job. So when you manipulate someone, you're able to get their attention. You're able to twist what's called a narrative. It's what everyone's been doing to all you suckers tonight. Everyone's been trying to tell you that this TV show is important to them. Outside, we got homeless people on the street. How many of you talked to Rockaflow tonight? None of you talk. You know, I don't even know Rockaflow's name. He's been outside all night. Fucking talking about TV shows. But let's talk about a TV show. So, all these sociopaths and Hey Arnold, Big Patty was one of my favorite episodes because they go into a room and Helga says, I don't want to fight you, but I want everyone to think I fought you. So let's be real quiet. And we're going to make the sounds that we're hitting each other. And everyone's going to think we fought. And then we'll just walk away. Just walk away from all of this. And then they Big Patty, no! Big Patty! Big Patty, no! No, Big Patty! Big Patty! And that's how they manipulated everybody. It was theater. It was theater. And these animators were out there telling all y'all how to do it, and that's what was so formative. Not a single character in that show wasn't a sociopath. Grandpa Phil? Remember when Grandpa Phil got his middle school diploma? No? You don't remember? Motherfucker couldn't do it. He turned into a goddamn little kid. He sat around, he was on his ass, and Arnold came up to him and he said, Grandpapa, you gotta help yourself. And he goes, I don't care, you're stupid idiot. You don't need school anyway. And then he gets the diploma, and then he decides, like any good sociopath, they get a little taste of victory, and you know what he says? Arnold says, you're going to go to high school? You're going to go to college? No, like a good sociopath, what does he want to do? He wants to be president of the goddamn United States. He says, Pookie, what's our campaign slogan? She says, melts in your mouth, not in your hand. He says, Pookie, you're fired. That's his wife. Dropped her so fucking fast. And you know what he said? He said, Arnold, you're the campaign manager. He'd take a 6th grader over his wife. Didn't even ask the kid. Gets him involved in a political life. Now I've never seen the next season of Hey Arnold, but I can only assume it's a lot like House of Cards. In which Grandpa brings down the entire government, because as I've been saying this whole time, this show is built on sociopaths. You remember the time when Harold tried to lose weight? And then he started eating reduced fat ice cream, and then he ate double the reduced fat. It was actually like the normal amount of fat, but then he ate more because he thought reduced fat was going to make it. That's marketing right there. You see what they did? They were able to manipulate Harold and spend money on treats. And that's what I was able to learn from my Saturday mornings watching Hey Arnold. There's a whole bunch of fine sociopaths just being kids hanging out. It was like me and my kid friends. The kid friends I have. We're just being goofballs.